Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team. Let's go. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Maple Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Maple Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Sends it in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Into the attacking area from the left side. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Across the line. Feeds the puck over. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Maple Leafs are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Carlisle's lugging the puck. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Shot! And not much on that one. Dishes it to Carlisle. Handles the pass from the right side. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And not much on that one. Another chance. Oh, that goes off one of her own teammates there in front. Dishes it to Fiala. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And it comes up with a save. And now he passes up to Marchand. Sets it up front. He scores! What a goal!
James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off.
The Bulldogs got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? It's about the response to a goal against, and I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there, and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure, and they find a way to put it in.
Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
The Bulldogs played along the boards. Puck sent across the blue line. Denies him on the slapper. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Marner. Flash from the blue line. Makes the save on the slapper. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And he lowers the boom there. Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Takes the shot. Big save by the goaltender. The Maple Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. Sends a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
The Maple Leafs have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive. You got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
Velarde's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Turned aside with a glove by Saros. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Bulldogs really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd-man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Passes it over to Marchand. To the front! Hooks it away in his own end. Malkin's going to play it against the half wall. Denied by the defender. Nice block. From the boards, he takes that pass. Flings the iron. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Moves it along the boards. Takes control of the puck. Oh, what a save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
A critical face-off looming here. Let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender. And on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Tanev's got the puck in his own zone. Launches the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save.
Slides the puck across. Some great thievery in the open ice. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Puts it on net. Breaks up the play by getting in front of it. To the left slot. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Tanev's got it along the wing. Slides the puck down low. Here's a chance in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. And a great save.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Big time stop there. Takes control of the puck. Cutting to the slot. Ward's got the puck and he's going to hang on. The Maple Leafs are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Matthews is quick on the draw. Denied by Ward.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Gives them nothing in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Moves it quickly over to Panarin. Makes a move in front. Oh, what a great save by Saros.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. The reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Marcott's got the puck along the wing. Fires it on net. Denies him with the save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Maple Leafs continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Pass it to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Bulldogs have a 1-goal deficit heading into the third period here, James, but you got to like the way they played through 40 minutes. I mean, they've held the puck, they've had possession time, and I think their effort areas have been quality. They just have to find a way to convert and try and get this tied.
The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And it's a quick pass to Barbashev. The Bulldogs looking against the half wall. Into the corner of the attacking area. Moves it to Jones. Great poke check on the reach. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Quick pass to Jones. Here's a blast from the boards. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. The Maple Leafs take it across the line. Here's the pass down low. Huge steal in his own end. Sends the pass over. Shot. Oh, it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Takes the puck along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. Shuts him down. Loose puck battle along the boards. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The Terrans are all over it. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
Saros is definitely tracking the play tonight here, James. Just looks like he's seeing everything, and when he sees it, he's able to direct it to safety. I just like the way he's playing. He's confident between the pipes, and what that does is it gives confidence to his entire team ahead of him.
Sorts of chances. They got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they've got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot, and they've had the sustained pressure.
We got a whistle offside the call. The Maple Leafs continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Shot from the wall, and now it's grabbed by Marchand. They go on the attack from the left side. The Bulldogs have it behind the cage. Takes a shot. Oh, a true warrior to block that. The Maple Leafs carried along the wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
The Bulldogs are doing a great job of anticipating.
Scores! And we're tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, and all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum is now in their favor. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
The Bulldogs tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Comes up with the stop.
Ward's been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
Fialo's got it against the boards. From the opposite point. Answers the call with a big save. Ref's arm goes up in the air. Looks like we got a hooking call coming up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Tanev. Here inside the offensive end. Takes the feed from along the boards. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Fialo's going on for hooking.
And the bench may not like it, James, but they can't control it. They just got to get out there, and they got to find a way to kill this off. Late in the third period, tie game, it's all on the line.
What an opportunity for the power play unit as they take to the ice for the first time in this one, and it is anyone's game.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Takes a shot. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Shakes off the coverage. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. To his teammate. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. The Bulldogs are across the line and into the offensive end. And that doesn't reach the net. She handles the pass. The Bulldogs get a hold of the puck undermanned. And now he moves it to Reinhart. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a save in front.
Saros makes an incredible athletic save. I mean, he's at the top of his crease. The shooter is in the slot, and he keeps it out of the net.
And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. Get your overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. The Maple Leafs win the opening possession here, and they still got some time left on this power play. Great forecheck by Spooner. Game on a stick. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Ward's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end.
Fiala's almost back on the ice.
And a huge opportunity here in overtime is blown as the power play comes up short.
Power play in overtime, so much ice available to work with, and a big fat zero. A chance to be an overtime hero, and instead, you don't know what you're dealing with.
Saros has the puck and holds on for a whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession. Unloads one, and he gets in front of that rocket. The Bulldogs scoop it up along the boards. Takes the shot. Great save by Saros. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that comes off one of his teammates in front. Taken by Sapkowski. critical draw here. The Bulldogs win the draw here in their own end. Now he slides it up to Barbashev. Great read in the offensive zone by Warner. And a strong effort on that play.
Ward's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Can't connect, good use of the body on that play. Pass in front, and it goes off a stick and off target. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Sends it quickly to Reinhart. Takes a blast, and that goes off course off a body. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Pad save with ease. Here's a short pass to Tanev. Oh, it stops him again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Pass across to Tanev. The Maple Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. That's not going to fool him. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Bulldogs win the draw. The Maple Leafs ready to go on the attack. Great reach with the poke check.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
Feeds the puck over to Tavares. Quick shot! Oh, comes up with the stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. Slides it across. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Tosses it to point. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and the play continues.
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey, James. I tell you, if you take one off the mask, you got to be rattling, but nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
Ekholm's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a pass to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Moves it quickly over to Slavkovsky. With possession along the wall. The Bulldogs take possession in the defensive end. And that's knocked away by Spooner. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Maple Leafs win it. And he takes the dish. Makes the save. Moves with the puck at the corner. Moves the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Dishes it to Howe. Here we go. Odd man rush here. A chance for the win. Off the outside of the iron.
The Bulldogs looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, what a chance. He came so close to putting it in.
James, I thought he had that one. If he continues to get to the net with that quick release shot, he's going to convert at some point in this game.
And there's the horn, bringing the overtime frame to an end. And guess what? We will continue to play on. Sudden death continues here on EA Sports. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Overtime rolls on. The next one is the game winner here. Taken along the wall by Jones. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it to Anderson. The Bulldogs will play it in their own end. Here's a chance. Hughes has the puck against the half wall. Gets it to the other point. Shot. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one. And that play's broken up. Slides the puck over to Velarde. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. For the win! Oh, what a save to keep it tied! Look at her go. They've got numbers here. Feeds it over on the attack. The Bulldogs gain possession in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Looking to set up offensively. Off target. Puck exits the zone. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Just a crushing hit against the wall.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can hear them coming, James. They have the ability to deliver bone-crushing hits.
And now he moves it quickly to Jones. Looking to end it, and he comes up with a huge save. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
I think she went out there with intention to lay a big hit, wanting to spark her team. It's overtime. It's all on the line.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Maple Leafs win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Scores! What an OT winner! A tenacious effort, and they get rewarded with the OT victory.
Well, James, this is on and off the stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.